Thank you, Loretta. My name is Mark Coppeler, and I want to thank the Port Clinton Chamber of Commerce and the Port Clinton Professional Business and Professional Women. A little background information about me and why I'm running for County Commissioner. First off, I'm not a lifelong resident of Ottawa County. My family moved here from Fremont in 1959 when I was 5 years old. But this is my home. This is where I grew up. This is where I've raised my family. And this is where I've chosen to live and to start a business. 37 years ago, I got hired as an electrician without having any electrical background. I read everything I could. I studied. I worked hard. 2 years later, I was hired by another company to head up their electrical department. During that time, I took night courses in heating and air conditioning. And then in 1990, I started my own business. 26 years later, we have 4 service trucks, 6 full-time employees at our business located on East Harbor Road here in Port Clinton. In 2009, I was elected to be the Port Clinton Ward 2 City Councilman. During my 4 years on City Council, I was on all 6 committees in some capacity or another. I was chairman of Infrastructure, the Infrastructure Committee for 3 years, and I was the Finance Committee chairman my last year on City Council. I was on the Finance Committee all 4 years and worked on the city's budgets those years. Some of the things that I did while on City Council, I initiated talks with Portage Township to address the flooding issues around Magruder Hospital and the streets south on 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th. I kept that project on our agenda every month until the talking was over and the work was started. I worked with Walt Wehinkle to reduce tap-in fees for sewers. This allowed Lakefront Marina to tap into the Lakeshore Drive sewer system. They got rid of their old sewer plant, which had been serving them and 3 other condominium developments. Then the EPA mandated that all the businesses on Lakeshore Drive hook into that sewer system. And I worked with county officials and Erie Township officials to try and get the city to take the lead on that project. And it was during that time I was flattered that one county commissioner county official introduced me to another county official and said, "Here's someone from the city that you can reason with." It was also just reported that the sidewalks along Lakeshore Drive were finished, heading out towards the city limits. And this was done through a grant that I found through ODOT, after I'd been told there weren't any grants available for that project. I made repeated phone calls to Columbus, talking with ODOT officials, and we finally came up and found a grant that provided the funding for that project. You see, troubleshooting and problem solving, those are what I do best. It's what I enjoy doing. It's how I make my living. And just like that sidewalk project, I'm determined, and I don't necessarily take no for an answer. So, why am I running for county commissioner? Well, on the county commissioner's annual report, they have a line that goes like this: county commissioners must be astute and have good business sense. I have that. It goes on to say, perhaps the most important attribute of a county commissioner is the ability to lead, to listen to the needs of the citizens, elected officials, and department heads, to compromise, and to develop a consensus on priority issues to improve the county. So here's what sets me apart from my opponent. In my business over the last 26 years, I've worked with people from all walks of life. I've been to companies large and small, talking with owners and with the workers. I've been in my customers' homes, some that are affluent and some where the residents are just getting by with assistance. I've listened to them, I heard them, and I made the decision to run, and I'm ready to make a difference. I look forward to representing you as your next Ottawa County Commissioner, and I'm asking for your vote on November 8th. Thank you.